200 Eagle Scouts as guests of the Adventurers Club. Almost 2 million American Boy Scouts and their brother Scouts in 51 countries of the world are today's starting celebration of the 37th anniversary of this movement. The W.A. Schaefer Pen Company congratulates you Boy Scouts on the beginning of Boy Scout Week and on your splendid new slogan for 1947, Scouts of the World, Building for Tomorrow. Now, back to the true story of a perilous search for the lost tomb of an ancient tribal queen, as told by adventurer come Baron de Prorac.
Behind the coastal cities of North Africa stretches the burning wasteland of the Sahara Desert. Mysterious and brooding, the death-dealing Sahara swallows men, beasts, and machines, searing with heat, choking with sand, withering a man's skin to shrunken leather, sucking the last drop of moisture from his body until he falls mad from thirst to a white-hot grave under the merciless sun. Yet men have fought to learn the secrets of the Sahara, geologists, explorers, and archaeologists like myself. For the Sahara holds a key to the early origins of man. It was in 1924 that I first flew over the Sahara Desert in search of the lost tomb of the ancient queen, Tin Hinan. My pilot, Pierre Dumont, and I took off from Algiers one morning right after dawn. Head straight for the mountains of the Agar Plateau, Pierre.
That's almost to the southern border of Algeria.
Right.
Okay. We'll set our course south-southeast for the compass. What's so important about this old queen, this Tin Hinan, as you call her?
Well, she's supposed to be the ancestress of all the Tuareg. And if we can find her tomb, the relics that were buried with her might tell us something about the history of these mysterious people.
But Byron, the Tuareg are the fiercest fighters of the desert. If they get wind of our scheme, our lives won't be worth a plug nickel.
I know it. That's why this whole expedition must be kept absolutely secret.
And if word does leak out?
We'll have a machine gun with us, but I hope we won't have to use it. The Tuareg are a fine people. All right, now, we're over the Agar Plateau, Pierre. Veer a little to the south.
Jack?
Fly as low as you can.
I can't go much lower. Crosswind in one of these canyons would spin the plane like a matchstick. We'd crash for sure.
I've got to see the ground more clearly, or I'll never locate the tomb.
Okay, I'll shave it as fine as I can.
Look, Pierre. See that mound of stones to the right?
Yeah? Looks like all the rest of them to me.
No, it's too regular to be natural. That mound was made by man.
You mean that's your fabulous tomb?
It's a tomb, and it's ancient. See how those rocks are weathered? I want to shoot a close-up photograph of it. Can you fly through the gorge?
If we get caught by a downdraft, we're almost sure to crash.
I'm willing to take a chance. How about you?
Okay. I hope you made out your will. Get your camera ready.
Bank around and commence from the north. Now you're headed right. Throttle down, glide in.
This gorge is so narrow, it's like flying down Wall Street.
Lower. Can't you get any lower?
We're almost scraping the rocks now.
Hold it steady. I can't get a picture with the plane jerking around like this.
I can't. The wind's got us.
I've got to get that picture.
Forget the picture. We'd be lucky to get out of here alive.
We're almost there. I'll have to hang over the side.
Don't be a fool. The wind will jerk you right out of the plane. There. I've got it.
All right, you can pull her out now.
Are you kidding? I can't hold a stick in this wind.
We're headed straight for the cliff at the end of the gorge.
Put on your crash helmet.
The canyon's getting narrower.
Sure, we'll be squeezed between the walls in another minute. Oh, if I could only get some altitude.
Look to your right. There's a side canyon. Can you turn in there?
Yeah, I'm going to try. Hang on.
Good work, Pierre. We're turning.
If our left wing just scraped that ledge of rock. You made it. Put in the prayers. Back at our base in Algiers, Pierre and I hired an excellent Arab guide named Mousag and made plans for the expedition to the tomb we'd found. Camel caravans set out 6 months in advance to plant food for the party and gasoline for the special 4-ton trucks that we plan to travel in. You see, these huge trucks have 12 wheels, are designed to go 400 miles across the burning sands without stopping for gas or water. Our equipment included cameras, flashlights, pickaxes, guns, several dozen spare tires, and most important of all, compasses. Well, at last, all preparations were complete, and in our 2 huge trucks, we roared out into the desert. A few days later, we entered the Grand Air Oriental, the most terrible desert country in the world. Well, so far, our journey had been uneventful. But on our first evening in this land of towering dunes and shifting sands, while we were waiting for Musag, our guide, to cook supper, Pierre and I set out to climb a nearby dune in search of ancient relics.
Hey, this dune is steeper than I thought.
Yeah, still a ways to go before we get to the top.
Yeah. What kind of relics do you expect to find up here?
Maybe some early stone weapons. If you see any large pieces of rock, pick them up.
Right. Surrounding dunes all look alike from here.
That's why it's so infernally easy to get lost in the Sahara. Oh, here we are at the top.
That was sure some climb. The view is hardly worth it. Just more of the same.
Wait a minute. What's that big piece of stone down there?
Huh?
Come on, Pierre, let's have a look at it. If it's what I think it is, our climb was worthwhile.
Sure a lot easier going down than it was climbing up the other side.
Look! A perfect coup de poing.
It's like an awfully crude stone hatchet to me.
Well, that's what it is, Pierre. Think of the work that went into chipping this out of flint with nothing but stone tools.
You mean this is from the Stone Age? How long ago was that?
Probably more than 50,000 years.
Well, let's look a little further. Maybe we can find some more.
All right, we still have time. Let's try the foot of that dune over there, and then circle back to the camp.
I'm glad this is the last dune we have to climb before we get back to camp. This sand is really hard to walk in.
Yeah, in a minute now, we'll see Musag's fire. Supper ought to be ready by this time. We've been gone an hour.
These last few steps are all I can manage.
Yeah, that was certainly a climb. Say,
huh?
Where's the campfire?
Why, right down the... Huh? Well, it ought to be right at the bottom of this dune.
Oh, that's just our luck. We climbed the wrong dune. Well, I checked the compass. I left it in my coat back at the camp. Let's have a look at yours, Pierre.
But I didn't bring mine. I thought you had yours.
Wait a minute. Let's stop and think this thing out right now. If we start walking without a compass, we'll just go around in circles.
If we hurry back the way we came, we can follow our own footsteps.
Not this evening. There's too much wind. The tracks on this dune are already filled in.
Yeah, you're right. What do we do?
No. Don't get panicky.
But the dunes all look alike as far as you can see.
Well, we know the camp's behind one of them.
Yes, but which one?
Well, all we have to do is signal Musag. I'll fire a shot.
Maybe he'll think we're just shooting at some animal.
I'll make sure he doesn't think that.
It's getting darker by the second.
We were a couple of fools to forget our compasses. If we had them now, we could cover this whole area in a systematic fashion and eventually locate the camp.
Well, what are we going to do? We can't just sit here.
Matter of fact, that's the best thing to do, Pierre, because after a while, Musag will start searching for us.
In the dark? He'll never find us. I'm going to do something about it.
Don't be a fool. Come back.
I'll find the camp by myself. Wait, Pierre! I can't go on, Byron.
Well, I'm glad you've come to your senses, Pierre. I only hope we haven't gone so far that Musag can't find us. Let me have your revolver. Mine's empty.
Revolver? What are you going to do?
I'm going to signal Musag again.
Save 2 bullets for us. That'll be better than a lingering death from thirst.
All right. I'll only fire 2 more shots.
It's no use. The Sahara will claim us, too. We haven't got a chance.
Look, what's that?
Where?
Behind you. Those beams of light.
Well, looks like a searchlight in the sky.
It's Musag. He's tilted up the headlights on the truck.
We're safe, Byron. We're safe. Come on, let's go.
Slow down, Pierre. That must be the oasis. I think that's one of our markers to the left.
You mean one the advance caravan planted?
Yeah, should be a well around here, too.
That's good. Our water supply is down to half a barrel.
Monsieur de Prologue, we have reached the marker.
Yes, Musag, I know. Dig out the drums of gasoline and food as quickly as you can.
Yes, monsieur.
How's the gas supply holding out, Pierre?
There's still gasoline. It's water I'm interested in. Both the truck radiators ought to be flushed out as soon as possible.
Monsieur de Prologue.
Come on. Better find out what's the matter with Musag.
I hope nothing's happened to the supplies.
Monsieur, a terrible thing.
What is it, Musag?
Half the gasoline has evaporated from the heat. What are we to do?
Evaporated?
What about the food?
A drum of food is here.
Oh, well, at least that's a break for us. Have you located the well?
But that is the worst of all, monsieur. There is no water.
What? No water?
The well is filled up with sand. Come, I will show you.
Water's the one thing we can't do without.
Maybe if we dig down far enough, we can still find water.
See, monsieur. It is dry as the Sahara itself.
Yes, you're right. Wait a minute. What are all these hoof prints around the well?
They look like camel tracks.
It may have been another caravan, or perhaps the Tuareg have done this on purpose.
But they need water, too. Why should they destroy a well?
It is an old Tuareg trick to keep strangers out of their country.
Oh, we got to have water. I could drink a gallon myself right now.
We've got to push on as fast as we can. The next well is in the gorge of Arak.
Oh, no, monsieur. Let us not go that way. The gorge is accursed.
That's the nearest well. It's a 2-day trip. We'll be out of water within 24 hours. We have to go that way.
But the canyon is inhabited by evil genes, monsieur. They throw great rocks and boulders down on any caravan that tries to go through.
Don't worry about those evil spirits, Musag. We'll throw the rocks right back at them.
Jeepers, I sure hate to get lost in a place like that.
It would be a mighty lost feeling, that's for sure. But say, there's a way you can keep your directions straight all the time.
With a new 5-in-1 mystery compass?
Right, Vic. One fire glass, too. Why, with this fire glass, you can start a campfire in just a jiffy. Say, this 5-in-1 mystery compass is the greatest thing ever. And will you ever be proud to own one? Well, you can, and for just a fraction of the cost that's marked right on the card. You can get your mystery compass with its 5 valuable features for just 25 cents and the top of a script carton or a sales slip from your dealer showing that you've purchased any Schaefer product. That's all. Just send 25 cents together with a script box top or a sales slip together with your name and address to Schaefer. Schaeffer. Schaefer. Box 1200, Chicago, Illinois. Don't be disappointed. Order yours today. Now, back to the thrilling story of adventurer Count Byron de Prorock and his party, who are desperately searching for water in the haunted gorge of Arak in the middle of the Sahara Desert.
No use, Pierre. We'll have to move those boulders out of our way. There isn't room to get between them and the cliff. Come on, we'll have to get out again.
This is like building a road through a stone quarry.
I warned you not to come through this gorge, monsieur. The evil genes that haunt this canyon will throw rocks down on our heads.
Nonsense, Musag.
Is there even a drop of water left?
No. Give me a hand with this boulder here, Musag.
Yes, monsieur.
You too, Pierre. Right.
Oh, my foot. These rocks are as sharp as glass.
That is why we have blown out 7 tires in the last 10 miles.
Lift the boulder up, Musag, while I push.
Now we've got to do something about this deep hole.
Yeah, fill it up with some of those smaller rocks. Side of the cliff. While Musag and I shove these other boulders out of the way. Come on, Musag.
I'd give my right arm for a glass of water.
Evil spirits are watching us, monsieur. I can feel their presence.
Well, you're not going to help matters any stirring at the cliff.
Look out behind you. The whole cliff's crumbling. Allah!
Run, Musag.
This way, Pierre.
Great Scott. Half the side of that cliff sheared right off.
Quick, monsieur. We must get out of here. The genes are after us.
Thank goodness it fell behind the trucks instead of in front of them. Hurry, Pierre. Let's try to drive on through. We've got to find water. The well can't be more than a few more miles ahead.
I can't go much further without water. My feet are so swollen from these hot rocks I can hardly walk, Byron.
Well, we'll stop for a moment and rest. Whew. How much farther is it to this mountain well, Musag?
It is up there to the left, monsieur. But it does not look the way it did when I was last through here. I will go see.
There's got to be a well here. The map indicates one at this point, doesn't it?
Our maps of the Sahara are worth next to nothing, Pierre, because conditions change so rapidly.
We must go on, monsieur.
What?
This well is dry also.
But I can't go on without water.
You'll have to.
There is another well about 20 miles ahead.
Good. Climb in your truck. Let's get started.
Wait, monsieur. Look. You have another flat tire.
What?
The right front wheel.
Oh, that's the last straw.
All right. Get out the jack. We'll have to put on another patch. Is this the place where the well is supposed to be, Musag?
I cannot tell. It seems to me it was higher up in the side of the cliff.
Water. Must have water.
It'll be all right, Pierre.
Water.
We'll bring you some water in just a few minutes. Come on, Musag.
Water.
Look, monsieur. Up the side of the cliff. You see that crack in the rock?
Where?
There. To the right.
Yes, I see it, but looks like an ordinary crevice to me.
I think not, monsieur. I think it is the well. There are recent footprints and gazelle tracks leading up there. See?
I hope those footprints don't mean the Tuareg have filled up this one, too.
That would be the end. We could not make the next well.
We'll know in a minute. Keep going, Musag.
Look, monsieur. Look, the rock is damp. See?
You're right. Hurry.
Water, monsieur. The well is full.
Drink sparingly at first, Musag. Then fill the canteen quickly. We must get some back to Pierre.
Oh, how wonderful it tastes.
After slaking our thirst and filling our canteens for the trip, we checked our compasses and continued south-southwest toward the French military outpost of Tamanrasset. Only a few days' journey from the tomb. Well, after these many weeks of desert travel, we were all in high spirits as we pushed on through the night to reach this Foreign Legion fort. When we arrived at the post, the French captain in charge showed us every courtesy. In answer to our question about native workers, he replied,
I do not know about that, Monsieur Duperrock. The only lepers in these parts are the slaves of the Tuareg.
Well, we can't let the Tuareg know we're excavating the tomb of Queen Tinganan.
and we must have at least a dozen men to do the work.
I could hire the slaves myself, and you could take them with you.
Huh? That sounds good to me.
But you will have to watch them very closely, or they will sneak off and report to their masters what you are doing. When do you want the lepers, monsieur?
Can you get them tomorrow?
I think it can be arranged.
Good. That means that by the day after tomorrow, we should be able to start excavating. I still can't get over the size of this tomb. Why, it's as large as one of the small pyramids of Egypt. There's no telling what's inside there.
You are right, monsieur. Inside there may be only death.
Listen, Musag, I've had the jitters ever since we arrived in this Tuareg country, and this talk of yours isn't cheering me up any.
Yes, I think your men have rested long enough, Musag. Get them started to work again.
Rogers, get to work. Start moving those stones.
How old do you think this tomb is, Byron?
I can tell better after it's open, Pierre. I'd guess now at least 3,000 years. And if neither termites or grave robbers have been here ahead of us, we should find some very amazing and valuable relics.
Monsieur, the workers, they are superstitious. See, they do not like this mockery of the dead. They are saying the dead once buried are best left alone.
They must have found something. Come on, Pierre.
What's that funny-looking stone slab?
It's an inscribed tablet with a writing cut into the stone.
What language is it? Can you read it?
I think it's an ancient Libyan. Musag, tell them to remove the slab so we can see what's underneath.
Rogers, move the slab, the stone, lift it off. Remove the stone tablet, I say. Carry it to one side. You see, monsieur, they do not like this.
We're paying them well for it, Musag, and I expect them to do as they're told.
What's the matter with them anyway? If anybody's in there, they've been dead for 3,000 years.
That is what is the matter with them, monsieur. They do not care to meet anyone who has been dead 3,000 years.
They've got it out, Musag. Tell them to be more careful and not to drop it.
Be careful with the stones.
What's underneath? Can you see?
3 huge stone slabs lying side by side. I'm sure this is the entrance to the burial chamber. It's characteristic of many African tombs. Quick, Musag. Tell them to bring the crowbars and raise these slabs.
Get the crowbars. Come, all of you. Lift the stone.
What if grave robbers have got to the tomb?
Oh, these stones haven't been moved for centuries.
You see how the workers are growing hungry, monsieur.
So long as they stay here and do their work, I don't care how angry they get.
Remember what the captain said about their running back to the Tuareg. The Tuareg knew we were opening this tomb out.
Mossag is watching them carefully, and they're used to discipline. I don't think we'll have any real trouble with them.
They can hardly budge the crowbar. The stone is so heavy.
I think it's moving a little.
Yeah, there's a crack at this edge.
Look out, monsieur. A snake. What?
Horned viper came out of the tomb. He's crawling toward us.
Stand back there.
Good. You got it.
Great Scott. That's one of the most poisonous snakes in the world.
Monsieur, the workers have run away.
What?
They have already disappeared in the hills.
They'll tell the Tuareg what we're doing here.
Hurry. We'll have to finish excavating this tomb ourselves before the Tuareg attack.
Deserted by the treacherous natives, adventurer Count Byron de Prorac faces a gigantic task. What will happen? Will he be able to excavate Queen Tinhinon's tomb before the Tuareg attack? Listen next week for the second episode in this thrilling three-part story of life and death in the Sahara. You have been listening to The Adventurers Club, brought to you each Saturday at this time by the W.A. Schaefer Pen Company. Today's adventure was based on the true life experiences of Count Byron de Prorac. All rights to this broadcast are reserved. Payment for story material was made only to the Adventurers Club Foundation, a non-profit organization. The part of Adventurer de Prorac was played by Ed Prentice. The Adventurers Club is produced by Jack Simpson, directed by Russ Young, and written by Jack and Gretchen Sharp, with original music by Dave Bacall.
Golly, that was an exciting adventure.
Yes, indeed, and plenty more to come. And for an exciting adventure in writing, every time you write a line, always use Schaefer's Script. You see, Script is the all-American writing fluid, more popular on college campuses than any other writing fluid in America. Script helps keep your writing neater, cleaner, and that means better school grades and a whale of a lot of personal satisfaction and pride.
Sure. That's why we all say, script it.
Script it, indeed. Get a bottle of Schaefer's Script today.
And remember, right now, if you hurry, the Script box top is extra valuable. Send it together with just 25 cents in coin and your name and address to Schaefer, Box 1200, Chicago, Illinois, for your extra special 5-in-1 mystery compass we told you about. Or send a sales slip from your dealer showing your purchase of any Schaefer product. But don't wait. Supply is limited. Send today for your exciting mystery compass with its 5 thrilling and secret features. The address again, Schaefer. Sheaffer. Schaefer, Box 1200, Chicago, Illinois.
Until next Saturday at this same time, this is Ken Lordine speaking for the W.A. Schaefer Pen Company and inviting you to join us then for the second episode in this gripping three-part story of adventurer Count Byron de Prorac's struggle to wrest the secret of Queen Tinhinon's tomb from the deadly Sahara.
An adventurer follows the off-trail path where excitement and danger beckon ever onward.
Boys and girls, be sure and send for your 5-in-1 mystery compass today. Address Schaefer, Box 1200, Chicago.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
This is the WBBM Air Theater Wrigley Building, Chicago.
The adventurer follows the off-trail path where excitement and danger beckon ever onward.
The W.A. Schaefer Pen Company presents The Adventurers Club. True stories about men of daring, Adventurers all, these men with a lust for life. In burning African deserts or steaming jungle of the Amazon. In the thrilling roar of racing cars or the shark-infested waters of a tiny coral atoll. Big game hunting, exploring the Arctic, tracking criminals for the Secret Service. All these tales and many more can be heard around the roaring fire of the Adventurers Club in Chicago. One of the world's most romantic and exclusive clubs. For no man is admitted to membership in the Adventurers Club unless he has taken part in some strange and thrilling adventure. Such a member is Count Byron de Prorock, scientist and lecturer now, but once pursued by enraged Tuareg warriors across the trackless wastes of the burning Sahara.
Look at those gold stars, Byron. It's the most beautiful necklace I've ever seen.
It may prove to be the most valuable of all the discoveries we've made, Pierre, because it's dateable.
Monsieur de Prorock,
What is it, Mossad?
there's someone spying on us from above.
Sacre bleu. I don't see anyone, Mossad. It's your imagination.
He's right. Look. Between the cracks of the stone to the right of the entrance. A pair of eyes. See?
Ooh, that sounds like a creepy place.
It's exciting, all right, and just a sample of today's adventure.
Girls are scary. I'd like to be an adventurer.
Well, then, let me tell you this, my friends, boys and girls alike. You'll feel like a real adventurer every time you use the super new 5-in-1 mystery compass we have for you. No fooling, it's the greatest thing ever. Closed up, it's a fancy bronze ornament you can wear. Open it up, and it's a treasure chest of valuable things. It holds a genuine magnetic compass to show you the right direction wherever you are. There's your own private identification card, a secret chamber for coins, codes, or hidden messages, too. And listen, a genuine fire glass to help you start a campfire without matches.
Boy, it's a keen outfit. All my friends want one, too.
Well, everybody does. And here's the way you can get one. Just get a bottle of Schaefer's Script from your dealer. That's the all-American writing fluid. Send the box top together with just 25 cents with your name and address to Schaefer, Box 1200, Chicago, Illinois. Or if you choose, ask your dealer for a sales slip showing you've purchased any Schaefer product. And send that instead of the Script box top. More later about this thrilling 5-in-1 mystery compass. But now, on to adventure. Now, back to the true story of Adventurer de Prorock's struggle to wrest from the Sahara the secret of Queen Tinhanan's tomb. Last week, adventurer Count Byron de Prorock with his friend Pierre and their guide Mousag discovered an ancient tomb in the Sahara Desert, which they hope is that of the African Queen Tinhanan, ancestress of the fierce Tuareg tribe. Just as they were about to open the inner chamber, a deadly snake crawled out and frightened away the native workers. With their workers gone, the task seemed hopeless.
We're really in a spot now, Byron. Those natives will go straight to the Tuareg and tell them what we're doing.
We've got to get the treasure out of this tomb, Pierre, before the Tuareg attack.
How can we do that without any workers?
Well, now, wait a minute. There are 4 of us, counting Mousag's driver. Mousag, you and Paul give us a hand with these stones.
Surely, monsieur, when a dozen native workers could hardly lift the slab, you do not expect the 4 of us to move.
How you talk, Mousag. Of course we can do it. Give me a crowbar.
That's right, Paul. Mousag, take that other corner. All right, now.
All together. No danger of any robbers breaking into this tomb.
Rest your whole weight on that crowbar, Mousag. That's right. Now,
All together.
he's moving. Yes, steady now. Slide the crowbar farther down while I push with this end. Watch the other side, Pierre. It's going over.
What's underneath? Can you see? Stone steps going down into the darkness.
They must lead to the burial.
What are we waiting for? Let's go down to the tomb of the dead queen.
We'll have to go very carefully. You have the spray gun, Mousag?
Yes, monsieur.
All right. Put the flashlight bands around your head.
We'll need our hands free. I feel like a coal miner with this light on my forehead.
A gold miner, you mean, monsieur. Are we not after treasure? We will not find any treasure. Such a tomb as this one is sure to have been robbed long ago.
All right, down the steps. Follow me.
Oh, monsieur. Smell down here. So musty I can hardly breathe.
What do you expect it to smell like after 3,000 years? Chanel number 5? Hold it. We reach the bottom of the stairs. What? It's only an empty cell. There's nothing here?
Well, this is just the antechamber, Pierre. We haven't reached the tomb yet.
Then where's the door?
Well, it's here somewhere. The men who built this tomb hid it to fool grave robbers.
They sure did a good job. Looks as if this room were cut out of solid rock.
Start tapping the walls with your trowels. There's a tomb chamber adjoining this. It'll sound hollow.
All right. I hope the Queen's in here after all this trouble.
Don't worry. They wouldn't have made it so hard to get into unless someone important was buried here.
Here it is, monsieur.
Tap it again, Mossad. You're right. The tomb is behind this wall.
And here's a crack. Look, it's a stone door, monsieur. Let us push it in.
No, wait.
Huh?
If we push it in, we'll demolish whatever's inside.
Then what are we going to do?
We'll have to pry it out and lower it gently.
Oh, we
See if you can loosen it by chipping around the door with your knife.
All right.
Oh, monsieur. It is like a chamber of diamonds. What makes the walls sparkle so?
That's salt. It's crystallized on the rock.
The Queen, monsieur. There she is. It's the Queen hidden on herself. She's covered with gold. Look, man.
Not gold, Pierre. She's been wrapped in painted leather and gold leaf.
Look at the jewels. Emeralds, carnelians, amethysts.
Pierre, Mossad, wait. You shouldn't have touched anything until I sprayed it with paraffin, or it'll crumble to dust.
Yes, monsieur.
Byron, look at the urns and vases along this wall. They're all green and gold.
That iridescent color is caused by oxidation, Pierre.
Monsieur, there are bones here in this corner. They are the bones of a dog.
Probably the Queen's favorite pet. They always buried a royal person with the things that surrounded her in life. Maybe food and drink for the Queen in here, too.
Food and drink, huh? I could use some of that myself. I am afraid you would find it a little stale after 3,000 years.
I think that coating of paraffin will keep everything intact. Now we can get to work.
I will go up and get packing boxes, monsieur.
We'll have to sift all the dirt on the floor to make sure we don't overlook anything. And listen, everyone, we'll have to work fast. Our food supply is dwindling, and the supply caravan from Tamanrasset is already 6 days overdue.
You think the Tuareg have intercepted them?
Well, they may have here, especially now that the native workers have probably told them what we're doing here.
Each night I wake in a cold sweat, monsieur, expecting to feel a Tuareg knife between my ribs.
Well, I think we can count on another 2 or 3 days. I doubt if the Tuareg will attack until they've assembled a large enough force to be sure of overpowering us. All right, let's get going. Start sifting the dirt on this floor. We can't afford to overlook even the tiniest gold beast. Sifting the earth inside the tomb was the dreariest job of all. Hour after hour and day after day, we worked on our hands and knees. Although our food supply was almost exhausted, we didn't think about being hungry because we found the treasure so exciting. Around the Queen's neck were over 300 precious and semi-precious stones. On her right arm were 9 heavy, solid gold bracelets and 8 solid silver bracelets on her left arm, of exactly the same design, as bright and shining as when they'd been put on the dead Queen some 3,000 years before. We even found a complete set of toilet articles, parts of a bronze mirror, knives, a pair of rusty scissors, and what appeared to be hairpins. Under the mummy of the Queen was an exquisitely hand-carved wooden bed made of a wood now unknown in the Sahara. One of the most prized discoveries of all was a sparkling necklace of golden stars, from which dangled a Greek column of solid gold. Well, it was about 3 o'clock one afternoon when we unearthed this magnificent necklace, and we were in the act of transferring it to a box when...
Why, it's the most beautiful necklace I've ever seen, Byron.
Pierre, it may prove to be the most valuable of all the discoveries we've made, because
Any expert on Greek culture will be able to tell us exactly how old it is.
Monsieur de Florac,
What is it, Mossad?
there is someone spying on us from above.
Sacre bleu. Oh, I don't see anyone, Mossad. What's your imagination?
He's right.
Huh?
Look, between the cracks of the stone, to the right of the entrance, a pair of eyes. See, it is the Tuareg.
Bring your guns. We're going up and find out who it is.
Wait. They may have us surrounded.
Then we shall unsurround them. Let's go.
Be careful. They will knife you.
Why? Well, there's not a sign of anyone.
Not a living soul. That is very strange, monsieur. I saw someone here with my own eyes.
So did I. Well, whoever it was certainly got out of sight in a hurry.
That is the way of the Tuareg, monsieur. They go on padded feet as silent as the desert itself.
But it's 200 yards to the nearest cover. How could they hide so quickly?
They can't even vanish into thin air. You do not know the Tuareg.
What's more, I don't care to know the Tuareg.
Monsieur de Belot, come here.
What is it for?
Look, monsieur. Here are the tracks of a camel. He's right. And they are fresh, too. They go back toward those rocks, monsieur.
We'll find out who they are soon enough. I'm going after them. Wait, Pierre. Maybe a trick to get us away from the tomb. Mossad, you and Paul stay here and guard the treasure, while Pierre and I have a look behind those rocks over there. Look, Byron. No more tracks. It stopped. No, they lead off into the desert. But they're almost covered by the drifting sand already. Well, then it was just a single rider. Yes, he probably stumbled onto us by accident. Looks like we got excited over nothing. I don't think so, Pierre. If he got a look at that gold necklace we found down there in the tomb, you can be sure he'll come back.
I think it is a great danger to spend another night here by the tomb, Monsieur de Florac.
Well, we can't leave until everything is packed in the truck. What time do you have, Pierre? Almost 11 o'clock.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done so by this time.
I hope you're right, Paul. But in this inky blackness, I have a feeling there are 1,000 pairs of eyes watching us. Is the machine gun on top of the truck in working order? I just checked it an hour ago. I wish there was some kind of cover around here. Our position's too exposed to suit me.
Even at this very moment, the Tuareg may be crawling toward us with their knives.
Oh, this Mossad, he's such a cheerful one. I'm going to punch him right in the nose.
No. Look, we better get some sleep. We're all so tired. We're snapping at each other like a pack of dogs. What's our plan if the Tuareg do attack? Race for the trucks as fast as you can. Once we get started, I don't think they can catch us.
But the Mahari camels are very fast. They are called the greyhounds of the desert.
Ah, but the truck, she's the rabbit that the greyhounds cannot catch.
Mossad, those Renault trucks of ours will do 45 miles an hour, even across this sand. The trouble is, Byron, the Tuareg ride those camels like polo ponies. While we're starting the motors, they'll have us surrounded. Now, quit worrying, both of you. Mossad, you stand guard while the rest of us sleep. Wake me in an hour, and I'll take over. We'll all get up at 3, pack everything that's left, and we listen. What's that?
Monsieur, those are Tuareg war drums. The most fearful sound of the desert.
Now, don't get excited. Drum is miles away.
But they are preparing to attack.
Get some sleep now. If they do attack, we'll need to be fresh as possible.
I am so weary, I would be asleep on my feet if I were not afraid of the Tuareg.
Why don't you let me stand guard first, Mossad, huh?
No, you sleep first. But I hope those drums do not come any nearer.
Call us at the first sound of anything wrong, Mossad.
With the Tuareg, there is no first sound. And no last sound. We creep upon one as silently as the grave. Why do these foreigners risk their lives for the treasures of our desert? They would do better to stay in Algiers, sipping the sweet coffee of the bazaars. And so would I. I am so tired. I must stay awake. Have to watch for the Tuareg. Drums getting near. I cannot tell. To stay awake. What's that? The Tuareg spear must have fallen asleep. Help, monsieur! The Tuareg! They're attacking!
Jeepers, a spear. Sounds like they're not welcome around there.
Well, it does seem like a pointed reminder. And this seems like a good time to bring in a reminder about the new 5-in-1 mystery compass. Safer, box 1200, Chicago, Illinois. Don't be disappointed. Order yours today. Now, back to the thrilling story of adventurer Count de Prorock, who has solved the riddle of 3,000 years and found the lost tomb of the ancient Queen Hinan in the Sahara Desert. But the fierce Tuareg, ruthless and cunning native fighters, are outraged by what he has done and are attacking the Prorock's party under cover of night. Musag, the guide, has just been awakened by the vengeful swish of a Tuareg war spear.
Help, monsieur! The Tuareg! They're attacking!
Wake up here. The Tuareg. Use your gun, Musag.
What is happening, monsieur? I can see them. Where are they? They have gone through, monsieur. They are surrounding us. Can we reach the truck?
No, they've already cut off our escape that way. Paul, give me an armful of skyrockets from that box in the tomb.
We're out. They're shooting from the other side, too.
We've got to make them think our party is stronger than it is.
They are creeping closer. Do something, monsieur.
There. That scared him off.
Look out, Byron. There's another one.
That's my canteen. Paul, hurry with those skyrockets. Here's you, amateur.
Oh, they're closing in.
Can't get these darn caps off the rocket.
We are lost, monsieur. There are too many.
There. Quick there. Light a match.
Oh, what are you going to do with these skyrockets?
Here, you take a half a dozen. We'll aim about 2 or 3 feet off the ground. Cover the entire area around the camp.
Monsieur, they're coming closer. I can see their evil eyes.
Well, fix those devils. Stand back, Musag, while I light this rocket.
It's working. The Tuareg are running away.
Here, light the bar. We've got to keep peppering away so they think there are a lot of us.
The whole sky is lighted up, monsieur.
They look like tracer bullets.
The Tuareg are gone. They have vanished into the night.
Hold up on those rockets. We may need them later.
Well, that'll take care of them for a while anyway.
All right, dear. But I'm afraid we won't get any more sleep tonight.
They will doubtless return with more men. And their favorite hour is the dawn.
I'm sure they will return. We must pack everything at once. Pierre, throw some more wood on the fire and stand guard. All right. Musag, you and Paul start bringing up the things from the tomb. I'll get more boxes ready.
We have brought up everything but the dust itself, monsieur. And I have most of that in my lungs.
Good work. Help Pierre finish loading those boxes on the truck. I'll take a look down here in the till.
Be light in another half hour, Byron. We better hurry.
I'll be with you in a minute, Pierre.
Musag and I can handle this last box, Paul. Check the gas and oil in the truck. Oui, monsieur. I hope the dawn will not find us surrounded again by the Tuareg. It's very strange they have not yet returned.
Those rockets really gave them a scare. Better have a look at the tires, too, Paul. Well, we've got every last thing up here. That tomb's clean as a whistle.
Not a minute too soon, either. After 4 already.
The trucks are ready to go, monsieur.
Good. You and Musag start ahead.
I can't believe we're really going to get away from here.
And with all the treasure, too. Hurry, Pierre. Climb in the truck.
Farewell, oh noble Tuareg. Thanks for your desert hospitality.
Never mind the farewells. Come on, climb in. Let's get out of here.
Well, we're on our way.
Cut through the wadi, Musag.
What's the matter with Musag?
Well, it stopped. Better find out what's wrong, I guess.
Monsieur, I cannot go on. My truck is stuck.
This is a fine time to get stuck.
Wait there, Pierre. I'll have to dig him out.
Hurry, Byron. It's almost dawn.
It is quick time, monsieur. Be careful. Throw us the rope. We must leave the truck here in the quick town. No, perhaps your truck can pull us out, monsieur.
I think I can reach your front axle. Toss me that steel cable you have in the cab there.
Here you are, monsieur. But watch your step. It comes again. We cannot wait. We must get away.
We'll have you out in a minute, Musag, as soon as I fasten this cable to the axle. Pierre, drive our truck over here.
I think it will be too late, monsieur. The Tuareg will catch up.
Okay, Paul. It's all set on your end.
It's close enough, Byron?
Yes, hold it.
We'll be live in another 5 minutes. And with the dawn.
I know.
I'll have it set in a minute, Musag. Minute. There.
All right, Pierre, but take it slow till I give you the go-ahead. Moving. We're off. Give it everything you've got, Pierre. Well, we made 250 miles today, Pierre. The Tuareg can't possibly catch us now.
Oh, I think we're safe enough camping here, but this isn't the way we came in, is it?
The last time we followed the caravan route. This way I do not know.
It's all right, Musag. I'm taking a shortcut.
A shortcut to what, monsieur? Death in the desert? We do not even know where we are.
Of course we know where we are. We've been following the compass north-northwest since we left the tomb.
Well, why don't we go back the same way we came?
Pierre, we have barely enough food to reach Wurgla, north of the Urgarian Tal. And this is the shortest way there.
It's always something. As soon as we get rid of the Tuareg, we run out of food.
Monsieur is very optimistic. We are not out of the Tuareg country yet.
Well, no, but the Tuareg who know about the tomb have been left so far behind there's no longer any danger, Musag.
I am not thinking of the Tuareg back at the tomb, monsieur.
Huh?
But certainly no Tuareg in this part of the country could know about us.
There is still the desert wireless.
Desert wireless? What do you mean?
It is one of the mysteries of the Sahara, monsieur. When it is not possible for anyone to know, the Tuareg know.
But we haven't met a living soul since we left the tomb.
The Tuareg don't even know which way we're headed.
No matter, monsieur. Each grain of sand in the desert has ears.
Oh, nonsense, Musag. That's nothing but a silly superstition.
Well, I'm not so sure of that, Pierre. This mysterious grapevine is found among natives of every continent in the world.
There are Tuaregs in the Urgarian Tal. They may be gathering in the north even now to head us off.
Yeah, perhaps it's just as well we aren't following the caravan route. We'll sleep here tonight. Get an early start in the morning.
Well, Baron, looks like we're entering the Urgarian Tal again.
That's right, Pierre. Compass shows us traveling north-northwest. That means we're cutting across the western third of it. Desolate place, isn't it?
I've never seen such a forsaken spot in my life. How high are those dunes, anyway?
Well, some of them are taller than the Empire State Building.
Amazing.
And they're constantly shifting from one place to another. That's what makes the Urg so treacherous.
Hey, Byron, does it seem colder to you all of a sudden?
Yes, it does. Peculiar, too. My watch says only 4 o'clock. Great Scott! Look behind us. The light.
Great thing. What is that back there? It looks like a tidal wave.
It's a sandstorm. Quick! Signal Paul and Musag to speed up. We've got to try and outrun it.
We can never beat that storm, Byron. It's gaining on us every second.
Faster, Pierre, faster. The sand is already swelling all around us.
I got the truck wide open now.
Can you see Musag?
No.
Step ahead a moment ago, but it's impossible to see anything in this sand. Tilt the ring to the left, Pierre. Hold the wheel steady.
I can't. The wind's too strong. Look, the desert seems to be alive. The whole thing's moving.
Now you're too far to the east. No use, Byron. I can't even see through the ring seal. I'm afraid we'll have to stop. If we hit a dune head on, this 4-ton monster will be crushed to death.
And if we stop, the sandstorm will bury us alive in 5 minutes. Truck it all.
Lost in a sea of turning sand and screaming wind, how will adventurer the Prorak and Pierre escape this catastrophe? How can they escape being buried alive by the sandstorm? And also, what has happened to Paul and Musag? Listen next week to the third and final chapter in this gripping story of adventure accounts the Prorak in the Sahara Desert. You have been listening to the Adventurers Club, brought to you each Saturday at this time by the W.A. Schaefer Pen Company. Today's adventure was based on the true life experiences of Count Byron de Prorak. All rights to this broadcast are reserved. Payment for story material was made only to the Adventurers Club Foundation, a non-profit organization. The part of Adventurer de Prorak was played by Ed Prentice. The Adventurers Club is produced by Jack Simpson, directed by Russ Young, and written by Jack and Gretchen Sharp, with original music by Dave Bacall.
These adventures are sure slick, and every one of them really happened.
But, Death, I
wrote a school theme on one of them last week.
A great idea. Did you get a good grade?
The highest in the class. I used Schaefer's script, too.
Naturally. The best way to make the grade is to script it. You know, script is the all-American writing fluid, more popular on college campuses than any other writing fluid in America. With Schaefer's script, your writing will be neater, cleaner. Better school grades will come more easily. Why, you'll be proud as pie to be a steady script user.
Sure. The Hepstead always says, grip it.
Script it's the thing. Get a bottle of Schaefer's script today.
And remember, right now, if you hurry, the script box top is extra valuable. Send it together with just 25 cents in coins and your name and address to Schaefer, Box 1200, Chicago, Illinois, for your extra special 5-in-1 mystery compass we told you about. Or instead of a script box top, send a sales slip from your dealer showing your purchase of any Schaefer product. But don't wait. Thousands have already been sent. Send today for your exciting mystery compass with its 5 thrilling and secret features. The address again, Schaefer, Schaeffer, Schaefer, Box 1200, Chicago, Illinois.
Until next Saturday at this same time, this is Ken Nordine speaking for the W.A. Schaefer Pen Company and inviting you to join us then for the final episode of this 3-part drama of terror and suspense in the treacherous Sahara.
An adventurer follows the off-trail path where excitement and danger beckon ever onward.
Excitement and danger beckon ever onward. The W.A. Schaefer Pen Company presents The Adventurers Club. True stories about men of daring. To men of rugged stamp, the Adventurers Club in Chicago is hearth and home. Its high-ceilinged walls hung with strange trophies from exotic lands. Native knives and spears, priceless ivory from Africa's Gold Coast, and shrunken human heads. Of the members seated before the roaring fire, all are intrepid adventurers. For neither fame nor fortune merit membership in this most exclusive club. Only those who have participated in some strange and thrilling adventure are admitted.
Behind it, charging!
Jeepers, they're in real danger.
Certainly sounds like it, and that's just a sample of today's adventure.
Say, they better hurry and get back of that truck.
They sure had. And listen, you boys and girls better hurry and order the super new 5-in-1 mystery compass we have for you, because this is your last chance. And no fooling, friends, is the greatest thing ever. Closed up, it's a fancy bronze ornament you can wear. Open it up, and it's a treasure chest of valuable things. It holds a genuine magnetic compass to show you the right direction wherever you are. There's your own private identification card, a secret chamber for coins, codes, or hidden messages, too. And listen, a genuine fire glass to help you start a campfire without matches.
Boy, it's a keen outfit. All my friends want one, too.
Well, everybody does. And here's the way you can get one, friends. Just get a bottle of Schaefer's Sprit from your dealer. That's the all-American writing fluid. Send the box top together with just 25 cents with your name and address to Schaefer, Box 1200, Chicago, Illinois. Or if you choose, ask your dealer for a sales slip showing you've purchased any Schaefer product and send that instead of a script box top. But hurry! This is absolutely your last chance to get your 5-in-1 mystery compass. Order today.
Now, back to the true story of adventurer Count de Proroc's desperate flight across the treacherous Sahara. In last week's episode, adventurer Count Byron de Proroc and his companions succeeded in opening the ancient tomb of the African queen Tinhinan in the southern Sahara. But Tinhinan was the ancestress of the fierce Tuareg tribe of the desert. And as the explorers were removing precious gold and silver relics from her tomb, a band of enraged Tuareg warriors attacked. Count de Prorock and his party fought them off long enough to escape with their treasure in fast desert trucks. Now, peering ahead through tight-fitting goggles, Count de Prorock and Pierre Dumont in one truck, and Moussag, the Arab guide, and his driver Paul in the other, are desperately trying to outdistance a terrible desert sandstorm.
No use, Byron. The sand is blowing so hard I can't even see through the windshield. We hit a sand dune head on in this 4-ton truck, Pierre. We'll be crushed to death. But if we stop, the sand will bury us truck and all. Sand must be getting in the motor. She's missing. Yeah, you're right. We'll have to stop. We'll ruin the engine. I don't think the sand will pile up deep enough to cover us. But what about food? We have barely enough to get us across the desert. We can still make it if the storm doesn't last over 2 days. Okay, you're the boss. All right. Signal Paul and Moussag to stop, too. I hope they can hear us all right. We haven't seen their truck since this infernal sandstorm caught up with us. I don't hear any answer to our signal, do you? They were ahead of us. Maybe they made it through the dunes before the storm caught them. I'd like to think so, Pierre, but we can't take a chance on them being lost. We'll have to get out and look for them. You're not going to get out of this raging storm. There's nothing else to do. The wind's blowing that sand 140 miles an hour. It'll cut your face right open. I'm going to wrap this scarf around my face, put on gloves to protect my hands. But you can't even see through the sand. It's like a blizzard. You'll be lost 10 feet from the truck. Have you got any rope? Yeah, there's some right here behind the seat. Now, let me have it. What are you going to do? I'm going to tie one end of the rope around my waist, like this, the other end of the truck so I can find my way back. Give me that other scarf. I'm going with you. You better stay here. I can manage. If both of us go, we'll double our chances of finding them. All right. I'm going to open the door of the truck now. You ready? All set. This way, Pierre. Get down on your hands and knees. Hang on to the rope. Mustard! Whoa! Mustard! Where are you? Oh, answer me! They can't hear you in this storm, Byron. We might as well go back. No, let's crawl ahead a bit more. We haven't come to the end of the rope yet. Mustard! Listen, did someone answer? I didn't hear anything. Mustard! Mustard! He did answer. Hurry, over this way. Mustard! I think he's more to the right, Byron. Hello, Mustard! Over here. More to the left. Where, Mustard? Where are you? I think you must be over this way. No. The sound came from ahead of us. Oh, here he is. I found him. Here, Mustard. Take some water from my canteen. I'll hold it for you. That's right. Now drink some more. You all right? I can't see it. What's that I bumped into? Running board of the truck. When Mustard got out, the wind must have knocked him against it and stunned him.
I am... all right. No, sure.
Sure you're all right, Mustard. Quick, Pierre. Take hold of his feet. Help me carry him into the cab of the truck. Okay.
Never mind me, monsieur. Paul is lost. Find Paul.
We'll find him as soon as we get you inside the truck.
Sounds like we're probably just in time.
Yeah, here. Truck door's open. Lift him up.
I can't see where I'm going.
More to the right, Pierre. Here's the seat cushion. There. Now, you just stay here in the truck, Mustard.
You saved my life.
Borgo.
He went to look for you.
All right, Mustard. You stay quiet now. We'll be back in a little while. Come on, Pierre. We've got to find Paul.
It's hopeless, Byron. We've been crawling around this blasted desert for nearly an hour.
Yes, I'm afraid he's wandered too far from the truck.
Paul! Paul! Maybe he's already found his way to the truck by himself. Listen. I hear singing. You better get hold of yourself, Byron. Strange telling on you.
Keep still.
It is Paul. How do you like that singing in the sandstorm? It must have driven him mad.
Now I've lost it. Wait a minute. I think he must be over this way. There. Now, come on, Pierre.
Whoa! 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 Oh, Monsieur de Perrock. I'm glad to see you. I knew that you would come. But surely you heard us calling. Why didn't you come to us, Paul?
Well, if we both stumble around in the storm, monsieur, we may never meet. So, I stand perfectly still and sing. That way you find me. It's very simple.
I think you showed good sense of that. Come on. Let's get back to the truck so we can have some shelter. For 3 interminable days, while the sandstorm raged outside, the 4 of us sat huddled together in the cab of the truck. Sand piled high around us and over us, swirled through the cracks of the doors and floorboard, into our hair, down our clothes, even worked its way through our scars underneath our goggles. At last, toward evening the 3rd day, after we had munched our last 2 slices of dry and gritty bread, Musag, our Arab guide, could stand it no longer.
Monsieur de Prorac, 3 days and nights have we sat in this cursed spot, with the sand piling up around us like a tomb.
But what can we do, Musag? We can't drive in this storm. We'll just have to wait until it blows over.
That is to wait only for death, monsieur. I have seen storms such as this one last for weeks. We will starve.
Well, I'm not going to wait for weeks. Don't be a fool, Pierre. If you get out of the truck, you'd lose your way in 5 minutes.
Monsieur de Prorac speaks the truth. You do not know the desert as I do. It is I who must find a way through these dunes and get help.
No, Musag. You could never make it.
You saved my life 3 days ago, monsieur. Perhaps in this way I shall be able to repay you. May I see your compass, monsieur?
Compass? Certainly, Musag. Our truck is still headed due north, see?
Then the outpost of Orgla is to the left, is it not, monsieur?
Yes, that's right.
Very well. That is the way I shall go.
Oh, do not try it, Musag. You will only die in this storm.
Twice have I made the great pilgrimage to Mecca. I have seen the sacred mosque and kissed the black stone. If it is the will of Allah that I shall die in the desert, then I shall die. Now, messieurs, I will bring help to you if Allah wills it. Farewell.
Wait, Musag, Pierre. Let him go, Pierre. If anyone can make it, he can. According to his faith, he must attempt this for us, because we saved his life.
This Musag is a brave man and a good man.
But he'll never make it through those dunes alive.
Is there not even a crust of bread left, Monsieur de Prorac?
I'm afraid not, Paul. Why doesn't this storm let up anyway?
Musag has been gone 3 days. Still no word. I knew he wouldn't get through.
Poor Musag.
When we had some food. I'm beginning to think Musag was lucky to have died so quickly.
Wait. Is the wind dying down a little? Or do I just imagine it?
After 6 days in the sandstorm, monsieur, one can imagine anything.
No. Look outside. It is clearing. I can see the outlines of the surrounding dunes.
Sacre bleu. We are saved. Maybe we've all gone mad. I can hardly believe it.
No, it stopped. Let's get out and look around. Paul, help me push this door.
She is moving, monsieur.
Wait till I get my shoulder against it. There. Come on, Pierre. Look, the sun's coming through.
Oh, how wonderful it is to feel alive again. I'm so stiff I can hardly walk.
Pierre, you and I better get the shovels and start digging the trucks out while Paul repairs the engines.
Look, there is the other truck. Only the cab is sticking out of the sand. I guess there's nothing to do but dig.
And I will get my tools and start to work on the engines. In a few hours, we'll be on the way again, and soon we will be safe in Worgla.
True to his word, Paul had the trucks running again in a surprisingly short time. But it was still nearly 200 miles to Worgla. Hour after hour, we drove on under the burning Saharan sun. Paul had lost 35 pounds, and my own clothes were beginning to hang on me like a flour sack. Pierre was nothing but skin and bones, yet he insisted on driving our truck. I kept checking the compass to make sure that we didn't lose even a precious mile, since it was imperative we get food before all of us collapsed. going too far west. We'll wind up in Spanish Morocco at this rate.
If we only had something to eat.
I think I'd better take over the wheel, Pierre. You're almost done in.
I'm all right, Byron. Why is everything getting so dark?
Look out. You're heading straight for that dune.
What?
Move over. Let me drive.
No, I'm driver of this truck.
Pierre, look out. You're going to hit that dune. Look out.
Golly. I certainly wouldn't want to get mixed up with a sandstorm.
It would be mighty easy to get lost, that's for sure.
And say, friends, you'd better hurry. 5 valuable features, just send 25 cents and the top of a script carton or a sales slip from your dealer showing that you've purchased any Schaefer product to Schaefer, Box 1200, Chicago, Illinois. That's all. Just send 25 cents together with a script box top or sales slip, your name and address to Schaefer, Schaeffer, Schaefer, Box 1200, Chicago, Illinois. But hurry, this offer will not be repeated. Order yours today.
Now, we return to the thrilling true-life story of adventurer Count Byron de Prorock. Fleeing northward through the Sahara Desert with the priceless treasures from the ancient tomb of the Tuareg queen, Tin Hinan, Count de Prorock and his party were held up for 6 days by a terrible sandstorm, during which they ran completely out of food. Pierre Dumont, exhausted from hunger, has just collapsed at the wheel of his truck, and the 4-ton Renault has just smashed head-on into an enormous sand dune. Now, on the sand near the stalled truck, Count de Prorock and his French mechanic Paul are bending anxiously over their unconscious.
Pierre, are you all right?
There. He's opening his eyes. See?
What happened? The sand dune, look out,
The
Byron.
truck is stopped now, Pierre. Now tell me, do you hurt anywhere?
No, I'm all right now. Is the truck okay?
Yes, Pierre. He just blacked out at the wheel for a second.
Is he all right, monsieur?
I think so. No bones broken anyway.
Food. No food. I must have something to eat, Byron.
We'll be in Wardla before long.
You think you can drive the truck all right, monsieur de Prorock?
Of course. I'll take the lead. I don't know whether Pierre can last till we get to Wardla, Paul, but we've got to try. Let's go. How are you feeling now, Pierre?
My head aches badly, Byron. Maybe if I had some food. How much further is it to Wardla, Byron?
Not much farther, Pierre. Why don't you try to sleep?
How is he, monsieur?
Not good. We'll drive all night. If we can just make Wardla and get him some food.
It's getting light, Byron.
Yes, we've driven all night, Pierre.
Isn't that Paul's horn?
He wants us to stop.
I hope there's nothing wrong.
We'll soon find out. Here he comes.
Why is he pointing over there to the east?
Monsieur de Prorock, look over there, a village.
Where?
That's probably a mirage.
you have passed it, monsieur. Back to the east.
I still don't see it.
It is a village. I can see the native huts. Here, Byron, look. Through the binoculars.
They must have food there, monsieur.
It's a miracle. We could never have reached Wardla.
How do you know the natives of that village are friendly?
I don't, but we'll have to take a chance. We've got to get something to eat.
After all, we have the machine gun if everything else fails.
We'll drive in first, Paul. You follow right behind us. Be ready for action if anyone acts peculiar.
Look. The natives are coming up all around us.
I don't like the look of this. I'm glad Paul parked right behind us.
Well, we're here now. We may as well get out and greet them.
Wait. Are you sure you can stand all right? I don't want them to see how weak we are.
I think I can carry it off all right.
Here comes Paul from the other truck.
Sacre bleu. Never have I seen such a gang of cutthroats.
Why do they all wear veils? Haven't you ever heard of the veiled Tuareg, Pierre?
You mean this?
Here comes the chief.
Welcome, O stranger. The servant of Allah greets you.
Greetings, noble chief of the Tuareg. We've come to ask if you'll sell us food and camel's milk.
From what part of Sahara do you journey?
We've come from the south, from the Ahagar Plateau.
For 6 days, a sandstorm raged in the desert. No man could come through it alive.
We were caught in that storm, and we camped for the 6 days. Now our food's gone. That's why we've come to you.
Our tribe's supplies are very low.
But can't you spare us some milk and bread?
You will pay us in gold?
We have only the paper money of Algiers.
I think maybe you have gold in the giant automobile.
He knows about the treasure, Byron. Let's get out of here. Oh, he's just guessing. This is the only money we have. We'll give you all of it for milk and bread.
Very well. I will take paper money.
Akbar, bring food and be quick.
Thank you, Chief. Allah will reward you for helping travelers in distress.
Food will be here soon. And while you eat, we will do for you the ancient Tuareg dance of welcome.
Is that what those drums are for?
Yes. That is our dance music.
Is that what those drums are for?
Yes. That is our dance music.
But we heard the drums when we drove up.
You must have known that we were coming.
We of the desert know many things.
I don't like this, Byron. We can't leave without the food, but keep an eye on the trucks.
Oh, I'm getting a headache already, monsieur. Watching for food with one eye and for trouble with the other.
The food is here. You will eat there in the shade.
Don't bother, Chief. There's shade enough right here at the side of the truck. Never mind the shade. Just hand me a cup of that milk.
Here you are, monsieur.
Help. Take it easy, Pierre. You'll make yourself sick.
Oh, that stew smells delicious.
All things are ready. And now we dance while you eat.
Won't you have something to eat with us, Chief?
Thank you. I have eaten long since.
That food is excellent, but I do not care for the floor show.
They're forming a big circle around us.
As long as we're not cut off from the trucks, we're all right. You feel better, Pierre?
I could eat 10 times as much.
Yeah, but you mustn't. Too much food now would be almost as bad for you as none at all.
What we do not eat now, we can take with us.
Those native drummers seem to be working themselves into a frenzy.
I wonder where that chief has gone. Find who he turned out to be.
Is that not he over there, talking with those warriors?
Warriors?
Great Caesar, Byron. Look at the four-foot swords those four men are wearing.
Get ready to drop the food and this looks ugly.
Look, the doctors have drawn their sword.
Come on, we can't let them take the truck. Climb up to the machine gun at the top of your truck, Paul. Here and out, trying to hold them off. This is it, Pierre. They're not even pretending to dance anymore.
We have to shoot under the truck. They're going to try to get our tires. We can't let them do that. Look out, Byron. They're charging.
They're closing in on Paul, too. Turn around and get your back to the truck, Pierre. Hurry, Paul. Get that machine gun going.
We've got Paul. No, he made it. He's climbing up to the machine gun. They're getting closer, Byron.
Let him have it, Paul.
That machine gun's really doing the trick.
Yes, that's the back. Give them another burst, Paul.
Good work, Paul. Good work.
The ammunition, monsieur. Where we set another box.
It's here. I'll bring it. Here, help me with your gun.
I'm trying, Byron.
Hurry. While it's off. I'll bring it, Pierre. Be ready to start your truck when I give the signal.
Okay.
Did they get you, monsieur?
No, I'm all right. Here, grab the ammunition.
Is this all we have?
That's all, but it's enough to stand them off for a while. I'll get in the cab.
There's not a tenth as many bullets here as there are bullets out there.
Save the ammunition until they're close enough for it to do some good. Wait a minute. What's that?
Surely the Tuaregs do not have airplanes. Oh, if they do, we are lost.
No, that's a French army plane.
He's coming directly for us. Perhaps he sees us.
What good would that do? If he landed, he'd be in the same fix we're in.
The Tuareg are firing at him now. Let us stop at the truck.
He's dropping something.
A bomb! He's trying to hit us.
No, it isn't a bomb. It's a package.
But the Tuareg thinks it's a bomb. They are running away.
He'll be back soon enough when I see it doesn't
Oh,
explode.
no, look, monsieur. The pilot is chasing them. He's dropping things all the time.
That's a flying boot coming down now. Look at the Tuareg run.
Oh, he's quick-witted, that pilot. He saw our trouble and came to the rescue.
Right. Paul, I bet that first package he dropped was meant for us. I'm going to get it. What? Be ready to start as soon as I get that package over to Pierre's truck.
Oui, monsieur. I will be ready.
Where are you going, Byron? Let's get out of here.
Wait a minute. I'm going to bring this package. Start your motor.
Hurry up before the car come back.
Can't go any faster. This package is heavy.
Why in the world did you stop for that?
It's addressed to us.
What? Monsieur de Barroc, hurry! The Tuareg are coming back.
Here, Pierre. Take the package. All right. Now, move over and let me drive.
Get going, Paul.
Open up the package, Pierre. See what's in it.
Great Scott! What is it? It's food. Here's a note from the French commandant at Huerta. What does he say? They got worried about us when they heard about the sandstorm. A relief caravan left Huerta this morning, and the plane came out ahead to locate us. Oh, then we've got nothing more to worry about. The plane will give them our location, and we should meet the relief caravan before night.
Monsieur de Florent, as director of the Museum of Algiers, permit me to express our deep appreciation for these rare archaeological treasures. These relics from the tomb of Queen Steen Hinan will provide future generations with a keener insight into the customs and culture of the ancient Sahara. We have arranged to exhibit them in a special hall bearing your name.
Monsieur Roussel, you do me a great honor, and I'm very touched. But I have a favor to ask of you.
Any favor it is in my power to grant, Monsieur de Perrot.
A man gave up his life to bring these treasures back safely, Monsieur Roussel. And I'd like to see the new hall named for him.
Of course, Monsieur de Perrot.
He was our Arab guide, Moussag.
You have been listening to the Adventurers Club, brought to you each Saturday at this time by the W.A. Schaefer Pen Company. Today's adventure was based on the true life experiences of Count Byron de Prorac. All rights to this broadcast are reserved. Payment for story material was made only to the Adventurers Club Foundation, a non-profit organization. The part of Adventurer de Prorac was played by Ed Prentice. The Adventurers Club is produced by Jack Simpson, directed by Russ Young, and written by Jack and Gretchen Sharp, with original music by Dave Bacall.
Wow, that was a real thriller.
I'll say. I'm going to write it up for a theme that's due Monday.
Smart idea. And to be doubly sure of a good grade, be sure to write it in Schaefer's script. That's the all-American writing food, you know. More popular on college campuses than any other in America. And because script keeps your writing cleaner, neater, more attractive, why, it's easy to see that better grades are bound to follow. Yes, sir, you get a head start on high marks when you script it.
Sure. All our gang says, script it.
It's the password to better grades. Ask your dealer for a bottle of Schaefer's script today.
And remember, right now, if you hurry, the script box top is extra valuable. Send it, together with just 25 cents in coin and your name and address, to Schaefer, Box 1200, Chicago, Illinois, for your extra special 5-in-1 mystery compass we told you about. Or instead of the script box top, send a sales slip from your dealer showing your purchase of any Schaefer product. But don't wait any longer. Thousands have already been sent, and this is the very last offer. Send today for your exciting mystery compass with its 5 thrilling and secret features. The address again, Schaefer, Sheaffer, Schaefer, Box 1200, Chicago, Illinois.
Until next Saturday at this same time, this is Ken Lordine speaking for the W.A. Schaefer Pen Company, and inviting you to join us then for an absorbing drama of intrigue and suspense in the French underground with the OSS, as told by adventurer Paul Sears.
An adventurer follows the off-trail path where excitement and danger beckon ever onward.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.